When the war was starting, we was hiding in the washroom because the washroom is in the middle of the house, so it's safe. Everyone's sitting together. If we wanna die, all of us, we die together. I never knew anything about Canada, nothing. Before I came, in school we had to talk about countries. Okay, so what is Canada? And they never told us a lot. They said you're gonna go to Canada and you're gonna live there. I live in a big building, 26 floors. I like it so much because I can have many different kinds of people. I wish I can learn the language and can speak with them. Some people doesn't speak English. Like when I came to Canada, being a new kid and speak another language, it's really hard to change your life from language to another language and from city to another city. Everyone is speaking English. What should I do? After a few days, I started looking at their mouths and trying to understand what they're speaking and translate it for my family. That's all I do.
We really try to have a very inclusive environment here. In the case of the students that are coming on a refugee status, obviously they're feeling shell shock, they're feeling culture shock, they need a sense of belonging. Sometimes students are so anxious, they're not available to learn. So we start really slow. We try to see what the gaps might be and really set realistic goals for our students. Rayan always stood out to me as a very bright light. She was a very determined little girl, very determined. She also took initiative. She volunteers in the kindergarten rooms. Definitely helps them to feel purposeful in the school, feeling like they're making a difference, feeling like they belong. Because if they've left their home, I can imagine that was an upsetting sort of scenario for them. And leaving all their friends and family behind, if they feel like school is where they feel purposeful, they feel belong, they feel like people really care about them, it's a good feeling.
Okay guys, so we're going to talk briefly about our books. Rayan, you want to start? What book did you choose for the weekend? A City Garden. What you'll find with some of the students that come from more troubled areas, they have a high sense of being stigmatized. They're very aware of their surrounding and as far as who's listening, who's watching. They tend to not take risks. Well, they don't want to maybe say the wrong word in English. They might feel intimidated by being giggled or laughed at. See them get excited when they start to grasp or get something. The transformation of them going from, I don't want to do it, to, let me do it again, I don't like this one, I want to do another one. That's what I like to see the most.
I think so. She gave him a sponge.
A sponge?
Yeah, sponge.
They start playing more of the typical games that kids would play. At first, they'll be a little more on the outside, but as they got more comfortable socially, and next thing you know, you wouldn't even know that they were one of the ESL students amongst the others.
I'm like my friend, she's my sister. She's my friend, but I call her my sister. I used to translate it for her when she came new, and she still she don't know speak English, so I'm translating to her. كيف أنا ساعدتك وعملت لك حياة ايش اسمه سهلة لإلك.
ما عندي فكرة من هلا.
إنه شو أنا عملت لك، إنه أنا كيف ساعدتك، كيف خلتك إنه تحسي إنه بأمان.
من أول ما جيت أنت ساعدتيني كثير شهر.
Okay, خليني أنا أحكي. Hold on. She said, when I came, I have no idea what to do, and then I was so scared, and then I think someone gonna take me away from the school or somewhere. When I find Rayan, I feel very comfortable, and then I feel very safety. Okay, bye.
Bye.
This picture in my house when I used to live in Idlib. This house, it's amazing house. I love it so much because in the summer we were playing water and inside it we have a little bit of garden. I was climbing on the tree and getting orange and started eating and having so fun with my cousins. You know, now in Syria it's so bad. If you see Syria, it's red. It's red. Before my country Idlib, they used to call her Idlib green. Now they call her Idlib red. Green because always green, the trees and the grass always green. And now from the bloods, everything red. Everywhere you go, you see blood. When the war is starting, I just waking up, a noisy sound, no have idea what's going on. 1,000 of people coming in. I see guns I never seen before. People dying in front of our face, headings, cuttings, helicopter and killing people and killing children.
كانت حياتنا بسوريا سعيدة وكانت حياتنا كتير كويسة. كانت حياتنا بين الناس كتير سعيدة، بين الأقارب، بين الناس وبين الأقارب والجيران، وكنا الحمد لله عايشين بخير وسلامة وكنا عايشين بأمان. فالحرب اضطررنا أنه نطلع ونهاجر ومشان نغلي تعليم أطفالنا، مع أنه أطفالنا كانت في سوريا كتير التعليم عنا كويس، تعليم حلو ونعلمهم كتير منيح. فاضطرينا انه نطلع ونهاجر، انه نغلي تعليم اولادنا ونطلع من الحرب ومأساة الحرب، وان شاء الله بتفرج.
They feared for their lives. Although at the beginning she was quite shy to share her experiences, eventually she and other students new to Canada felt very comfortable to share. It's a scary thing coming into a new school, never mind into a new country. So getting them to, with another friend who speaks their language. Although at the beginning they would show her around, try to help her by asking the questions that she wanted and explaining the things for her. Eventually they wanted Rayan as a friend because she's such a strong student. She stands up for a lot of their rights as well when they're being bullied. Oftentimes, Rayan is the one that is on the forefront trying to stand up for their rights.
Rayan is small, but she's a lot of other things. She's strong, she's brave.
She's confident.
Yeah, she's confident. And somebody is like hurting one of us, for example, she's gonna come in out of nowhere and start yelling at him. Stop saying, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? She's always, yeah.
We love her.
How about we do it together, guys?
I don't know.
Yeah, just no, I can't do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
It's very important to realize that a lot of the children that are coming from other countries and coming into our country have their own story, but they're very intellectual beings and they just need that opportunity. And I think Rayan's getting that opportunity and I'm so impressed. I see her going places. Not only is she a very intellectual student, she's got a heart of gold.
She's got a credible work ethic, takes pride, perseveres, and has a good attitude. So I think she's going to do well.
هلا أحلامنا كثيرة. إذا بنتمنى لريان إيش بنتمنى لها؟ بنتمنى لها كثير أحلام. لأني
بتفائل فيك.
ريان نحن تفاجأنا ريان إنه كانت من الأوائل في المدرسة وكانت كثير شاطرة في المدرسة. فاجأنا إنه بهالسرعة ريان تتعلم الإنجليزي تتأقلم مع الكنديين.
She speaks her mind. So I see this beautiful young girl becoming a next politician, fighting for the rights of all children. I see her going places.
I think so, like I'm going to be doctor or lawyer or artist or like making clothes designer or teacher, or I have many stuff in my head like what I'm going to be when I get bigger. I wish I can do all those like together in one day, but you know, you need to choose one job.